Alright, so today is back day. It's the almost said alternative. It's the normal back day too. So nice. I look back at so what I'm gonna the movement I'm gonna holy crap. The movement I'm gonna add in is for the alternative back day. So we'll see that whenever next back day is. So yeah. The only other thing that we might change is the finishing row. We just might like move to a different row machine, but other than that, the idea of the movement is not going to change. So yeah. Anyway, first up we got single arm pull downs, and then from here we'll go into high row. So yeah, two or three sets here, probably three, considering that this is the opening movement. So yeah, who knows? I could only end up needing two sets here for whatever reason. I just feel better today. So let's find out. Alright, so those 3 sets of single arm pull downs, those are actually really good. Especially, I think I like doing drop sets better on, well, for that specifically. And like I said, I like doing drop sets better on cable machines anyway. So, I'm not surprised that it just followed what I already think. So, yeah, but either way, I still felt pretty good. It was like, I want to say halfway through, so basically middle of the second set, I started changing the way I was doing it, and I don't know exactly what I changed about it, but whatever it was made it feel 10 times better. So yeah, that was nice. But anyway, now we're on high row. We're doing the same contraption as last time. So let's do a couple sets here, and then we'll move on to rope pullovers, which will be right over there for. So. Alright, those sets of high rows, those were pretty good. I like that. Something I'm thinking about doing for the high row specifically is doing it how I was doing it before. So normally actually using the provided handles on like the normal back day, and then on the alternative back day, I use the D handles and do that neutral grip. And do that neutral grip to really try and target my lats more. I forgot where my camera was. I was looking over there. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, and then like I said before, it might be on a different row machine than usual. for that last rolling movement. But still the same two-handed row. It's just that it's going to be closer together than that one. And then on the alternate back day, since it's more lap focused, we're going to add in a movement that I didn't like before, so maybe it was just because it was my first time doing it, but we'll see. Nice back day. So, main topic. Almost said high pullovers. Oh, almost said high row pullovers. What? Pullovers. We have it actually even lighter than usual. So maybe just 2 sets, maybe 3. Let's find out. Alright, so those 3? Yeah, 3. Those 3 sets of rope pullovers, those were nice. Especially with that added drop set on the end too. That was good. That was really good. Something else I was doing was, well, I don't know if I'm gonna include it in the record. I will. So when I was like initially hitting that like, mini lat spread, when I was hitting that like mini lat spread at the beginning, that was just kind of, that was basically me taking a note of like how I want to keep myself throughout the entire movement, so that way I can really like put emphasis on the stretch. Put like all the emphasis on the movement on my lats, so and really get that nice stretch too. So yeah, I figured I'd try that little tactic out of getting the form first and then hitting the movement rather than just going for it. Because I don't remember if it was, no, it would have been the last normal back day whenever I did rope pullovers last. When I was doing them, I could see through my hoodie like what was being moved. I was like, that doesn't look right. So I don't know if it looked the same, but we'll see. I just goes to show you, I do actually look through my clips. Well, certain parts. But anyway, on to actually what's going on here. So, single arm cable row. I say that, and you see that specific attachment, and you're like, "Thought you said single arm." Yeah, that's because I switch sides when I'm done with one. But yeah. So honestly, there's a chance that this might only be 2 sets. I'm gonna be honest, because my back does feel pretty good right now. So yeah, there's a chance this might only be 2. Drop set, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So let's let's do this first set, and then we'll go from there. Actually, I just thought about something. So on these, I don't even know how I forgot this, but I forgot how I like to, at the end of the set, I like to ego lift it a little bit. So just like straight up, rip it. So what I can do is, instead of doing a drop set, I can do a rest pause, and then I can just rip it at that rest pause. So that way I could get, what in the literal fuck am I witnessing? Sorry. Anyway. I turned around and I just, okay. I don't even know what to say to that. What the okay. Okay. Anyway. That was fucking crazy. Holy shit. Sorry. Yeah, so for the rest pause portion at either the second set or the third set, whichever one ends up being the last, we'll just rip it. So yeah, let's do this first one.
You opened it up. You opened the door. Straight up. I know, we were laughing trying to find that tree. Take the phone. Relax. Yeah, relax.
Alright, so last movement for the back day is the row machine. Like I said, usually we do the other one, but it's not close together like this. So the other one is farther apart. The other thing though is that the seat has more of a lean to it, which I guess is good, but I don't know what it is. But the last few times I've done it, I just dislike it more and more. So yeah, we figured, you know what, probably should stop doing it, switch it out with something else. So after seeing how what was different about my back days, and then realizing that one was more like lat focused, and then the other one was just more everything. I was like, oh, okay. So that way I can put that movement that we're gonna do, that new movement we're gonna do on the alternative back day. I can put that in, and then I can. Usually what we're doing here is single arm. So, and then usually what we're doing over there is double for both arms. So I figured, you know what? Wait a minute. I thought I recognized the song. I was like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? Sure enough, it was. Anyway, sorry, that's sidetracked. Yeah. So this is gonna replace the normal both arm row we're doing over there, and then that new movement that we're doing on the alternative back day is gonna replace the single arm row that we were doing here. So. We'll see how many sets we end up doing. I don't know as of right now. I don't know. So let's do a couple and see what happens. Oh, by now you've already seen it, but on that last set of, well, the last set and the last portion of seated single arm table rows, for that left side, I broke it up. Well, I had to break it up because it's like it would play a good song for that first portion of the set, and then I had to change it. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So, yeah, I sat there for like 5-ish or so minutes trying to scroll through my music, trying to get a good song. So, yeah, basically the break between rest pause was just too much. So, and it just would have been like a whole like minute or so of me just tapping on this thing. And I'm not going to put that in the video because there's no reason to. That's not important. You don't need to see that. It's not important. Anyway, enough yapping. I've already wasted enough time tapping on this, like I just did. So, yeah, we'll see how 2 feels, and either do another one or we'll just go rows down. Okay. Back day complete. Overall, it was actually pretty good. I liked how everything turned out. I liked how everything moved, felt pretty good. Just wish my music worked with me, so that way I wouldn't have to take unnecessary long breaks between stuff. But other than that, yeah, everything was great. So I'm interested. Honestly, it might be a tad bit diminished from messing with this, so whatever. But you know, if anything, it's still there. I mean, it wasn't like that long, and if anything, I revived it with the last 2 movements of what I did. So, yeah. Let's oh yeah, so on both of those sets of seated machine row, hammer strength row, I fully intended to like ego lift that. That was fully intentional. So honestly, one thing I'll say real quick though, before we start posing, is I've been thinking about cutting that out completely, just because just by the end of it, I usually just don't feel it. And to me, usually when I don't feel something during, well, usually, especially if it's like toward the end and I don't feel it, or I don't feel like it's giving me any benefit towards the pump or whatsoever, then it's just accessory stuff, which is just a waste of my time. So, yeah, usually I'm not feeling it. So, if I don't feel something, I usually just cut it out. So, that's one thing about doing, but we'll see. I'll either cut it out completely, or I'll replace it with something. I have no clue. As of right now, I have no clue what I'd replace it with, but we'll see. So, enough about that. Let's run through a couple poses and see how this works. Anyway, all right. I have no clue how that works, but I will in a second after I get a few pictures. Then we'll get out of here. So, luckily, well, obviously, I didn't have school yesterday because Veterans Day. So, and then today I don't have it because today is the pre-ACT. So that's takes up the first 2 periods of the day, and I only have the first 2 periods of the day on, well, depends on like what kind of day it is at the school on whether I have 1 or 2 periods on a Tuesday or Thursday. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I don't have school because basically I just be stuck in homeroom for 3 hours, which that's a complete waste of my time. I have better things to be doing. So yeah. Overall, today was pretty good. I feel like today had more emphasis on the lats rather than overall everything. That's just me. But yeah, what I think I'm going to start doing is alternating how I do like the high row with like the added variation with the D handles, and then just doing it normally with the handles that are already provided on it. So I think that'll be good. But plan now. Get a few pictures of pump, then go home, actually eat all my meals for once. It's not that it's like hard to eat everything. Like, it's not that I get full. It's just hard to keep track of. Like, because I get caught up in like doing homework or something, and next thing I know, I already need to eat again. And it's like what happens is I'll go to eat and then I'll get distracted and I'll completely like forget about it. So basically, I just need to not get distracted and eat my damn meals. And maybe I'll break past 141.5 as far as weight goes. I haven't weighed myself in a little bit, but I have to wait till it's like a straight up raw weight. So, nothing in the gut, all liquids out of my system. So, yeah. Preferably sometime in the morning. I think what I should start doing is like planning out, like weighing myself every weekend, because that way I have, I'm not on like a time restraint. I don't have like school to be somewhere, so that way I can, you know, get all the waste out of my body, and then we'll actually have a raw weight to go by. But anyway, what's tomorrow? Legs. Oh yeah, tomorrow is leg day. The alternative leg day too. So we'll be doing leg press and yeah, tomorrow's going to be the lighter squeezing leg day. So yeah, but something else I've been noticing is I'm definitely getting wider, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, that's very good news. Good news for me. So yeah, I'm not so concerned like with depth of my back as I am with like the width. So yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that's everything. So I got cardio later too. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow morning. So I actually have school tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully at our normal early time for a light squeezing and hopefully crazy leg day.